Hello golf mates, my name's Lee and as you know I am the scratch golfer of the channel. Today we're going to be doing a video where we're going to show you every single shot of how to get from 75 to your low 70s. So come along, join us, and it's going to be interesting. One thing to note was I always remember a long time ago Lee Trevino stood on the range at the Open on the practice day and he was hitting a fade. He played with the fade that day. That is my shot at the moment, and that's what we're going to be doing today. We're going to play and shoot 75 to 70 with a fade. So come along and enjoy. Right, so tee up on the right hand side because of the fade. Go down, aim it down the left and let the ball naturally come in. Just like that. We've got 216 to the back. The flag is white, which tells us that it's at the back. Slightly downhill, so the ball's going to naturally go to the right anyway. So I'm going to aim it at the left bunker, and then with my shot shape and the way that it's lying, it should just come in nicely. And it's short, but shot shape was right, chip and a putt. Right then, chip and run. That'll do. Right, little left to right breaker, just on the left edge, this for par. Par done. Right, 280 yard par 4. Really big fairway, so we're just going to go down the left like normal, let it fade into the middle of the fairway. Pin is on the front because it's red, and I'm just hitting an iron because there's no need to be that close. Right, 50 yards, 58-degree wedge. Try and be longer than shorter. I've lost it in the sun. Pin eye, oh, just popped off. Pin eye though, all good. Right, so this for birdie, we're just literally on the first cut out of it, but I'm just going to use a putter and just roll it towards the hole. If it pops in, great. That's okay. Still level par. Next hole, 414 yards. Bunker is in range, so we're going to go to the left of that. We're still going to play with the fade, so we're going to aim it to the left, and hopefully if we connect one, we fly the bunker anyway. It stayed out to the left, but it's all good. Yep, it's fine. So we've got 164 to the middle and the pin is in the middle. Slight headwind out the rough. I'm going to take a 5-iron. More club is better. If we fly it, we fly it. Right, bunker on the left by the green and let it come in. And we're on the green. Right, so we are short of the pin, but all we're going to look for is putting it in a dustbin lid size around the hole. And this one's going to go left to right, so we're going to give it enough to get there. If it goes in, great. If it doesn't, we're just going to leave it nice and close. Alternatively, we could just put it in the hole. So like I said, we're going to put it in a dustbin lid, and we would have been happy with that. Tap in par, easy par, walk off. I was lucky, I got it in the hole. Got a birdie, but that's the difference. Play for the dustbin lid, you're gonna get close to the hole and just knocking it in for your par. Right, so we've got 140 to clear the bunker. We've got 160 to the middle of the green, and it's slight wind in, so it makes it that little bit longer. Now I've gone for a 4-iron because if I miss-strike it, we're still gonna get there because we've got that club more. Left of the green, let it float in. And that was a good strike and on the green. Right then, golf mates, so we've flown it. We've got a bit left to go, but we're still going to go for the dustbin lid, the same as we did the hole before. A little left to right, and it is downhill. But we're still going to go for that dustbin lid. Let's see if we can do it. And I don't think I've hit it hard enough, but it's trickling down just outside the dustbin lid, but we're still all right. I've just been told by the European Tour caddy, the top 8 caddy, that just because it's downhill doesn't mean you say it is. It's a bit on the flat. It just looks that way. So it's always important to read it from the side as opposed to just behind the ball. So still got left to right. Let's just get it dropping in the hole. And I've pulled it. Right, these little knee knockers are the ones you've got to watch. Don't rush them. Do not rush them, otherwise you miss them. So we've got a bogey, but we're still level par for the round. So we're on the next hole, 280, but it is uphill, so it will play slightly longer. We're going to tee up on the right hand side. We're going to keep the consistency part there, because if we hit the fade, it's going to be in the fairway. But at the minute, it's not fading that much, but we're still going to be safe because we're going to try and keep play on the fairway. Same swing, everything the same. Find the fairway. And we've found the fairway, and it's right on top of the hill, running on nicely. Perfect. So where I am, we can't really attack. Bunker on the right's taking that out of play. We're going to go in between the ball and the hole. Now remember, O.M.P did his tips, his green light, amber light and the red light. Going for the pin is a red light. We've got a massive green to the left. Utilise that green. So I'm going to fly this most of the way with a 58-degree wedge and get it as close as we possibly can. We've still got 2 putts for a par. Right, so this is for birdie. Same thing, dustbin lid. Now I'm looking at the putt, it's uphill. One thing that I do is read it from the hole back, not from the ball to the hole. And you can find your point where you want to start the putt on. That can also be one of the biggest tips ever when it comes to putting, because as long as it hits that mark, you're doing well. Oh, we just missed it, but tapping par. We'll take a tapping par, and if we can all do these to get a par, we're going to have a good round. Right, so next hole is 270 yard par 4. Now it's downhill, it's reachable with a driver. However, there's bunkers front right, front left, and also back left and back right. If we hit driver, we're going to go in them. 3-wood is the safest option, because if anything, if we hit it well, it'll still get there, because it's downhill. So remember, it takes yardage off. Going to go for the left hand bunker, and just hope the fade comes in, and we should be in good position. That's gone a little bit further to the right, but it's okay. We're going to be going over the bunker, but it's still okay. We knew it was going to be short. We've got the bunker to fly over. Pin is in the back as far as we're concerned from here. And we're going to fly it most of the way. Slightly uphill, so we know it's going to stop. And it's literally just pitched and stopped. It's okay though. It's okay. Okay, that stopped dead. So we know it's a little bit wet, so we might have to give it some more. Uphill, right to left. Let's always repair the divot pitch marks. And it is, I can feel it wet under my feet. So it's going to go right to left. Pick your point, and remember, be confident on that point. You've read it already. Hit that point. Good stroke. Dustbin lid. Let's just get it there. You see, that was the right line. We've got a little knee knocker, so we're just going to mark it again. Just checking the line from when I was back there. Let's just pop this one in, get a par, move on to the next. Happy in that knowledge. And there we go, par putt. Level par. Right then, golf mates, stroke 1, par 4, 400. 170 yards. It's a long way. My first mentality is, if I play a bogey, I play a bogey. Don't worry about it. I've teed it up further left than normal because it actually goes down, so it's going to make the ball go to the right naturally. We're doing it anyway, so we don't need any more help. So down the left hand side as per normal, and let's get it down the fairway. Nice swing. Perfect. Baby fade, centre of the fairway found, running along. 180 to the front edge, 195 to the middle. I'm going to probably go more for the middle because it's uphill. Now, pins at the front, it's red. We're all good on that front. Ball slightly above my feet, so it should counteract my little cut, if anything. So we're going to go down on the club a little bit more because it's above our feet. Same swing. We're after no heroics. We're just going to go and put it on the green. And we hit it heavy, but that's not bad, because we've still got a wedge that gets into the green. We're still going to be putting for a par. Like I said on the tee, if we get a bogey, we get a bogey. Next hole, move on. Okay, so 50 yards in to the front edge. We're just going to try and put a bit of a nice pitch shot on it. Get it to the flag, fly it through the air. Let's see what we can do. And I think it should be okay. Let's have a look. No, it's just short. It's okay though, we're all good. Landed short, just off. I would normally put something like this, but there's a bit of fringe and it's going uphill. We want it to have as much topspin on as we possibly can. Try and get it to the hole so we are only having a single putt. And that was okay, that's fine. Right, so read it from the back. Back from the hole. Don't worry about it, it's for a bogey, it's all right. There's worse things that are going to be happening right now. Okay, it's a bogey, it's a 5, we're 1 over. It doesn't matter, we've got lots of more holes to go. Let's try and make that one back. 525 yard par 5. We're not going to get on 2, I don't hit it long enough. But we're still going to put ourselves in a good position. We're going to go over the little tree on the right hand side with the little cut. That will be perfect. Put us in position here. Still going to put a good swing on it and enjoy it. We've cut it too much. It's in the trees, we're okay. It's par 5 and chip out. Right, we've put ourselves in here. We've just got to take our medicine, get it back in play. Now, there is options to the right. It's not the smartest option. Let's just get it back out. There's a bigger gap there. 6 iron, little punch shot out into the fairway. That is a smart play because we know we're going to go up to a green on the right hand side. So that is perfect position. We are 260 yards. It's pins at the back. I could hit 3 wood and try and get it, but there's no point because if I hit it right, I'm into that thick stuff and I'll just ruin the card. Shot of choice for me is an 8 iron, play it to the bottom of the hill and then go with a full club into the green. That would be the smarter play, and don't worry about what we've had so far. During the round, your swing will differ. Just stick with it, and honestly, you'll still score a really good score. So we've got 130 to the middle, 139, 140 to the back now. Slight headwind. We're going to go with an 8 iron. We're going to hit a full shot. In fact, do you know what? I'm going to take one more, and that's fine. It's fine to take that one more golf club.
So why are you taking one more?
I'm taking one more now because I've got that doubt in my mind. With the slight headwind, it's going to make it that thing a little bit more or a little bit further. We've got the wind and it's uphill. So that one more will do us good. Now we're going to go with the cut. Fade again. Keep going with it. And remember, same swing. Don't try and change. Now that was a good bad strike. But because I took more club, it worked out well. We have got this putt, and we've still got, it's a testy putt, however, still going. Don't give up, that's the biggest thing I can say, don't give up. Pick your line, let's go for it. Be confident, we're all allowed to make mistakes. It just hasn't turned, but it's all right. Dustbin lid, it's there. Let's pop this in, move on to the next. And there we go, move on to the next, job done. Right, so we've got par 4 next, just over 400 yards. We've got out of bounds left. So the shot type or the shot style for this hole is the cut. And we're gonna go for the electric point in the foreground, in the background there. So we're gonna still right hand side of the fairway. We're gonna put a nice swing on it, but the fade is a nicer shot. But if we go far left, we're gonna miss the trees on the right. And that has finished just left of where I said about the electrical stanchion, which is perfect. That's exactly where we wanted it to go. We have 127 to the front, but we've got a little headwind. I'm going to hit a 7-iron because I'm not striking it that great, so the extra club will help with the lack of strike. It's always a good tip to know that. Again, we're going to go for the fade. I'm going to just play it off a little tree. Nice easy swing. It hasn't, it stayed left, but should have enough club. It should just be on the left hand side of the green, hopefully. Just remember that throughout a round, you're never going to hit everything perfect. Right, we've got a tricky little one. There's more grass in between us and the flag, so we're going to hit a little 52 and hopefully just land it just short and let it run on. That's the plan. And that's okay, still got a putt for our par. We've got a testy one, but it's left for par. We need to bash it in. We need to stick it where we are now. Let's get it in the hole, assess what we've done, and then move on and try and better from there on. Right in the centre. And we've finished the front 9, 2 over par. Front 9 is harder than the back 9, so hopefully we can make it up now on the back 9 and get back to level par. Right, so on the next hole, par 3, 165 yards into the wind. It's a tough hole. This could be known as a card wrecker on your local golf course. It's one of them. We've got out of bounds left. Now, I was going to take a 4-iron and hit a swing, smooth swing. Problem being is if I do that, I'm not putting as much effort into it, and it can work out worse than hitting a full blown shot like it did on the last hole with the 7-iron. Just proof in the pudding. Don't always go for the softer option. If you can, go out attack, and that's what we're going to do with this 5-iron. We can see that the pin is in the middle, and we're going to go for the electric stanchion again and just feed off there right to the pin. I haven't caught that too well, and it's short of the bunker. This would be a red light on O.M.P's traffic light system, but we have got a bunker to go. I could go left, but I'd be miles away from the hole. But we do have green to work with. So I'm just going to hit a little 58 degree and let it pop up in the air and trickle on. That's the plan. Over the bunker. Spin. And I'm happy with that, because that's exactly what I wanted to do. This for par. Let's have some confidence in the putt. We know what we're doing. Get in the hole, next hole. That's okay. Bye, but just remember, mark this ball. Don't just go rushing in, because it's at that point we make mistakes. So next hole, 430 par 4. I haven't gone to the right hand side, I've come to the middle because the fairway right in front of us, we've got plenty of room to work with. If I went over there, it'd be a bit tight to that tree on the right hand side. So we're going to go over that bunker, right in the fairway, and hit the fade. That's perfect. Yeah, trundling down the fairway. It's more of a slice than a fade, that one though. 200 left in, pin is at the back. We're a long way, we've got bunker short, which we'll get over that one. We've got greenside bunker on the right hand side. So realistically, the ideal shot is our left to right ball shape. Let's just put a decent swing on it and get it as close to that pin as we can. I came out of that one a little, but it's all right. Yeah, came out of that one a little bit, still down there. Shot shape was perfect. Just off the green on the right hand side. It's pretty straight to the hole. If anything, a little mound in the middle that's going to come off there and go left. We're going to 9-iron bump and run, and we're just going to get the ball running down the green. And that just checked up a lot more than I thought it would do, which is sometimes the downside of using a 9-iron as opposed to an 8 or a 7. So yeah, I should maybe change it like O.M.P said. Right, I seem to be leaving myself far too many of these. We need to make this one count. I'm gonna go right at the hole with a bit of pace. Remember, be confident with it. Be confident. Do you know what? That's fine. Good putt. Up to the hole. Put it in. Bogey. I'm happy with that. So as you can see, we're having a bit of a sticky point at the moment where we seem to be in a little rut. Don't worry about it. Keep doing everything that you're doing. If you're having a practice swing, keep the practice swing going. Keep the swing. Don't try and change anything, because the minute you get in there, the minute it's over. We're happy. We're okay. We're in the sun and we're playing golf. What can be better than that? Nothing. We've only got 83 yards left in, but there's a little wind, so I'm just going to add on a few and play it like an 86-yard shot. Now, that sounds a lot, but in real terms, it's a 3/4 pitching wedge. Pins at the front, we've got slopes from back to front. Let's just try and get this on the green. I've tugged it left. That is a shut club face. That was really bad. Okay, so we've got a tricky one. We've got to go over a bunker, but again we've got plenty of green to work with. So we just want to pop it in the air and let it trickle on. We've got a 58 degree, slightly open club face. Off we go. That will do us nice. Right, let's get this in for par. Stop the rot. And let's start getting some score back against the course. Pretty straight. Let's just hit it firm. Pick your line and let's go. There we go. We have stopped the rot. Par. Let's go and get some more. Par 3. 150 yards to the centre. 140 yards to the front. Pins on the front, but it's downwind. We're going to go with a 9-iron. It's protected by bunkers, so we have to fly it all the way there. We've got some momentum. We've just came off a par on a par 4, which we needed. Let's get this there. It's drifting out to the right a little. Bunker. We've seen it flop in the bunker. We're at the beach. We're at the beach. Let's get this out there. Not much green to work with, but we'll get it out nice and high. Safely out, bit away from the pin, but we're safely out. Might have been a bit overzealous out the bunker. We've got a long putt left. We're just going to try and, stick to the dustbin lid and tap it in for a bogey if we have to. Try and get it in though. If we can, brilliant. It just didn't move. Perfect pace, dustbin lid, big dustbin where I live, and yeah, let's knock this in, get the bogey, go. Don't worry about it, it's all good. It's all good. That's a bogey. Par 4, 400 yards. Now, wind slightly behind, but I think we learned our lesson the last time. It's not always a good thing. We're going to go for the weeping willow, let it come back in the fairway. Just put a nice swing on it. Let's try and find a fairway that will lead us then to find a green. Greens and fairways make a good golf score. And that's just on the right hand side of the fairway, but it should be okay. Right, we got 125, but I can't hit anything with loft. Pins in the middle. Just going to try and hit something down the fairway, nice and easy, and get it under the tree. That first bounce just killed it. That's what happens when it's wet. Play enough club to get it there as opposed to running. We've got quite a lengthy putt left to right. Just going to go over the dustbin. If it falls in, we are laughing, but we do not want to come off here with worse than a par. We have 2 putts to secure that. Let's do that right now. Again, perfect weight. If it had been on line, it would have hit the hole and dropped in. Okay, right, this one for the par, and we can move on to the next. There we go, par. Next hole, let's make a birdie. 350 yard par 4. I'm only going to hit a 3-wood. Doesn't require much more than that. Drawing, perfect. Yeah, that's perfect. 65 yards into the front, 80 to the middle, pins in the middle. This is where we should be making it count. Ball's above my feet, gonna go down on the grip. It won't affect it right to left as much with a little club like this. So let's just get this on the green and try and make birdie. And that's one of the best shots of it today. We have this for a birdie, which feels like a while ago since we had one of them last. Let's make this one count. Yeah, picked my spot, got my spot. Worst case, we want to leave it just in the bin lid, but I want this to go in. And there we go, there we go. We have a birdie, we have lost one. We're back to 4. 500 yard par 5. Standing here, I know I'm not going to get it in 2, so we just need to make play and get it fairway, fairway, then green. We proved a point on the last hole that fairways and greens make a good score. Let's do it now. We're going to feed it off that pond on the left hand side. I've hit it straight as a die. Like I said on the tee, we're not going to get on the green in 2, so all we're going to do is get this in play closer to the green and get on for 3 instead. Par 5 doesn't necessarily mean you have to get on in 2 to score well. Prime position, perfect. So we've got 122 to the pin. Wind off the right, we're in the fairway. Exactly what we wanted to do. Pin is, like I say, at the back. We're going to hit a 9-iron and we're going to try and give it the whole 9-iron. The wind's got it a little, it's enough up there. It might just be on the bottom tier of that green, which we'll show you when we get up there. So as you can see by the flag, there's a lot of wind. Didn't quite judge for that, and I've flown the green. It literally has pitched right there and just gone back a little. So we're going to do a little 9-iron chip and run. The shot of choice, just land it just over the fringe and let it run up, and then we can hopefully putt for par. And that'll do me. Par 3, 94 to the centre, 77 to the front, which is where the pin is. It's tricky. There's that lone tree in front. You got to get over that. Long is better on this because, as you can see, it slopes from back to front. So we've got a 52-degree wedge, and we're literally just going to give it the full 52 degrees. I thinned it a little, but just on the back, left to right, but it goes downhill as well. So we need to make sure we get the right pace. Now we're going to just go for bucket. The bin lid, because anything more than that is an absolute bonus. Now if it turns, stop. Whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Yeah, there was that downhill part I was talking about. It got me. The bin lid might have widened a little, but you know, we'll, yeah, I said it was going to do that, and that's exactly what it did. So let's make this one count. Oh, it's finished behind the hole. It means the line was right. Tap this in for a bogey, and there undoes the birdie. 18th hole, par 4, 260 yards. Now, this hole in particular, you can get on in one if you cut the corner. I don't want to cut the corner. I want to play down the fairway onto the green and get the birdie to go from 5 over to 4 over for 18 holes of golf, which isn't bad considering it's the second day after. So let's just do what we've been doing all the way around. Same swing, nice and easy. And it's drawn a little, but it's just kicked out, just by the trees. I've been rather lucky here. It's come out of the trees like I thought it had, but yeah, still got this overhanging tree here, and I'm just going to go for the right hand side of the green, just play semi-safe, try and get the par. We're not going birdie hunting, we're going par hunting. Let's see what we can do. And I might have got away with another shot because it's hit the branch and went in the middle of the green. So we are going birdie hunting after all. Okay, so this for birdie, unexpected birdie, but a birdie all the same. Let's see if we can walk off with a birdie. If not, we want to make it in that circle for a par. Oh, short. Missed it on the short side, the most common miss on a break putt. It's okay, got this for par. Take your time, get it in. And there we go. Golfmates, I hope you got something out of that. Just to show you that even when you're playing bad, you can still score. I scored 5 over par for 18 holes of golf, which is fantastic considering it's the second day back after golf has been allowed to be played again, and I'm not playing that great. That proves that you can still shoot low scores by not swinging well. I hope you picked something up from it, and if you have, give it a thumbs up. It's probably going to be my first video on my own. Comment down below if you've enjoyed it. Hope you have. If you have, give us a subscribe as well, and we'll see you again very soon. Thanks for now. Bye.